Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here at Target Trading Academy with today's micros market recap. Let's get right into it with micro oil after we check out the date first. I don't know why I said get into it with oil, but we gotta know what day it is. It's Tuesday, September 19th at the close of New York. Now we can get right into oil. So oil opened gap up. No surprise there. Today is the settlement day for the prior October contract. So be mindful of that. But we opened gap up, had to move up, and then they had that round trip, and they had that confirmation of that pressure to go down. They hit this edge twice, and they came back up, hit those opening lows as support resistance twice. They finally broke it, finally getting to their close, and then some. So we are net down on the day in that market. Gold opened above its range and close from yesterday. It took all day practically to get there. Uh, it hit the edge relatively quick, but then it kind of just stalled out and then got it. So that close was around here. So it didn't take all day, but it took quite a bit of the day. And this is pretty much where we finished off, anyways. They opened gap up, they got to their close, and then they got a little extra. It's nice to see. Now, our equities, they opened pretty much on that contract low, if not slightly gap down. You can see here micro ES opened ever so slightly gap down below that contract low. They fought it for a while, hit that edge, came back, had a little response again, but it was already used and abused. And then they started trending lower. As you can see, they had quite the move on the day. Then it started getting choppy, but they still put in a little bit more extra points on that downside before those buyers stepped in round one and then drove it back up and retraced all the way back up, setting new highs yet again for that potential inverse short. And that's pretty much where we're ending today, around that same area where we opened ever so slightly. We never got to the close in the ES. Similar story in the NASDAQ, never getting to that close. So needless to say, we are finishing net down in those equities, but unlike the ES, the NASDAQ was slightly above that contract low, not below it. And you can see, much like the ES, they fiddled around that contract low for quite some time before they had that move down, before around that 1 o'clock where they started retracing and climbing again. Now, the NASDAQ did make quite the range. It almost got to its close. It was relatively close. That was up there. But it had several opportunities at this HVA edge. Plenty of trending entries available to students. Those don't count towards our winners, losers, break evens. Well, they count towards losers or break evens if they were taken as a trending entry, or anywhere else, quite for that matter. But we won't count them any winners that we're taking in terms of trending entry because that's what we're looking at. So if you don't know what I'm referring to, go watch the student trade reviews that are put out alongside these videos here, and you'll catch yourself right up. But if you are interested in learning more information about these markets and how you can get these levels onto your charts the night before, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettrading.co. Get in touch with us at either location. We'll gladly show you what we do in our rooms each and every day. You'll be able to see for yourself why we are the #1 education company in the world.